You're at the beginning of a pretty long tour. How do you prepare for that?
You know, we're playing a lot of songs that we haven't played in a while, so it'll take me about 3 or 4 days to get my voice back up to par. But otherwise, there was no real preparation. We just got out of the studio, so that kind of, I was singing pretty much every day up until the last day, so that helped my voice just get back.
How are you taking care of your voice? Do you have some secrets?
No secrets. Just drink a lot of water, try to get a lot of sleep, and that's really it.
That's necessary.
Yeah, because you got to recover from, you know, screaming your head off for over an hour every day for the last 10 years.
I see. You have demolished studios and wasted hotel rooms. Tell us about Hatebreed on tour off stage.
Well, that was a while ago. That was, you know, when we put that in our last bio, everybody, you know, was wondering how much damage we had done to certain places, whatever. But we just, you know, we sort of grew out of that. I think there was one incident in like the end of 2003 when we were on tour with Cephalic Carnage that we got a little crazy in a hotel and I had an axe.
Really?
But that was about it. That was the last time.
Tell us about the new record.
It's just like, I think there's parts that everybody would, you know, has come to know and expect from us, but there's some new stuff in there as well, like new formulas. We didn't want to switch up the style too much just because we felt like, you know, it's our 4th album. We've been doing this for over 10 years, and you know, our foundation has been laid, and we really feel strongly with our genre of music right now. We're one of the few remaining bands that, you know, sticks to the sort of old school hardcore thrash crossover, but with the new school hardcore mixed in. So we wanted to make sure we just had all the sing-alongs, all the chants, all the big, you know, breakdowns and fast parts, but also have some new stuff. There's some more thrashy stuff, some more brutal sort of death metal type stuff too in there. So it's a good mixture. Mm-hmm. I think it's a good crossover record.
Where do you picture heavy metal music in 100 years?
Wow, that's a good question. I've never been asked a question like that before. I don't know. That's tough to say. I mean, if the world's still even around, if we're not all blown apart, you know, by nuclear bombs or whatever, then I guess hopefully it'll, you know, we won't be around, but hopefully hopefully Motorhead will still be around.
Yeah. Who are the 3 most influential metal bands of all time?
You know, I would probably say Sabbath, Slayer, and Metallica.
And why is that?
And why?
I think just because those 3 bands in particular spawned a lot of bands for their generation. I think, you know, Black Sabbath, you know, for bands in the 70s and 80s and even up until now, but Metallica from the 80s into the 90s until now, and then I'd say Slayer as well from the late 80s to now, just for each individual genre, since Sabbath is more classic and, you know, they influenced everybody from doom and stoner rock and, you know, punk and hardcore, but same with Metallica and Slayer, drawing influences, but, you know, also making, you know, paving a way for all new bands. What's up, everybody? This is Jamey Jasta from Hatebreed, and you're watching Mulachuk, the only TV show you really need.